Ginge from Shardend. You know what I'm saying? You're a friend of the podcast. You've been on before, innit? So, you know, people know who you are, and you're a big name in Brum, just in general. Like, you know, when it comes to like influence around the city, yeah, there's not many that holds weight on social media online, like your name does, and you know your platforms, bro. You know what I mean? You know, like just being around this setup. Obviously, you've been on a podcast before, and you know, like I've watched your page grow, bro. You know what I'm saying? Organically.
Yeah, man. Not one paid ad, man.
Not one paid.
One paid.
Nah, but you can tell as well, because like I says, I see a lot of different people's pages, and a lot of people got like 100,000 followers and that, and their engagement is like very low, bro.
Terrible,
like,
innit?
yeah.
There's a couple of man I've been watching, and like the geezer had 250,000 followers. And I'm shadow banned, and I'm still getting more comments than him, and I'm like, mine ain't even getting pushed.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You got a big fan base, man.
Yeah, so shout out all of you lot, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on. So, what go on though, man? How you doing? How you feeling?
On a come down from Africa, innit?
Okay, that's what I wanted to get into.
Yeah, man.
So how did that, like, where did, obviously we all know that you do the boxing. What would you categorize the boxing that you do?
Unlicensed
boxing.
Or prize fighting.
Prize fighting, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, then, so.
They want to call it, the people try and like dampen it down and go, it's just white collar. But realistically, if you want to call it white collar, that's on you, innit? But ain't no one white collar doing what I'm doing, innit? So let's just call it, I'm the unlicensed champion of the world, doing my thing, prize fighting. Do you know?
Unlicensed prize fighting champion of the world.
Yeah.
Gang. You get me? But I've seen that recently you went to Africa. Obviously, you've had your dramas with Hot Boy Trizzy, them fights. You put your own promotions on, Gingers, Dingers, massive promotions.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? But it seems like, from what we can see, you're taking things to a different level now, or even just like stepping outside of the box. You get me?
Yeah, man. It's never been done before, and the Africa thing. I think, like, not on the scale like that. Well, where I went in Africa was Sierra Leone, Freetown.
Yeah.
And it's never happened before. So I'm like the first European, even white ginger geezer. Like, there's no one from our side of the world has gone over and fought one of their champions. You know.
So how did that come about?
I got a message off this geezer who does a bit of charity out there.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, do you want to jump on?" And that, he seen me from Gingers Dingers 3, I think, on the poster.
Yeah.
See me at the main poster.
Is that the one where you was fighting the other Ginge?
Yeah. So I think that's where they seen me, on there. So they approached me on the Instagram, started chatting and that.
What is this African geezer?
Nah, it was a white geezer, yeah. He was all right, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I spoke to him for years, I had a lot of time for him. And then I'm going into something else, but I don't really chat to him now, innit?
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? And the other geezer he put me into, I don't really chat to him. No. So now I'm dealing with the boxing federation and that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just two people who are a bit like, they don't know how to, they don't know how to treat people, you get me?
What do you mean?
So the one geezer who put me on, him and this geezer was having the event. Yeah. And then basically they've had an argument. Yeah. Yeah. About the contracts and this and that. So anyway, the one geezer's had to pull out and he's gone, listen, fair play to him. Because he wants to help out Sierra Leone, he don't want me to jeopardise what's for them, you get me? So as much as he could have said, yo, don't do it, do you know what I mean? Probably wouldn't have done it, but because your man's gone, just carry on with it, man. Like, you'll be all right, you get me? So I carried on, innit? I thought, yeah, man, fair play to him. Because he wants to see a change in Africa. So that's Mark Spratley, by the way. So I ain't going to mention him. Like, he done me well, innit? Yeah. But then when we was over there, I treated him well, told everyone, like, listen, I says to everyone in Africa, if it wasn't for this geezer, I wouldn't be over here, to kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? So I give him the credit, what he was due, and I give it him. Yeah. Then the one after the fight and that, we're there celebrating on this number 2 beach, Paradise, where like probably one of the best beaches in the world. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, and that's come from a pal who's travelled the world. Do you know what I mean? Sam Jones, he was my cameraman, you get me?
Yeah.
And he's my pal. So he's been everywhere, like, he says, that beach there's something different, do you know what I mean? And then he was being a bit disrespectful to my mate, and my mate, I had to ask my mate not to chin him, and he says, don't chin him, basically. Out of respect, he never chinned him. He was going to get chinned for being disrespectful, so I don't chat to him now, innit?
Okay. What kind of disrespect though, man, guys? Is it
just saying like, my mate tried to do his, like, pull his bird. Like, listen,
what
no
out
one
there?
no one wants your bird. Fuck off, you div. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it was over. It was embarrassing for him.
What? And while you was out there, that's what he was saying.
No, he was like starting on my mate, like, he's trying to pull my bird. Like,
yeah.
No one gives a fuck. No one. Shit, that's relevant. What you want about? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. No one ain't even on that. We're all having a drink and they're fucking playing football. And, do you know what I mean?
So everyone's off their head, basically.
Yeah, no one.
Celebrating.
No, he was off his head. Yeah. Everyone else was cool.
Yeah.
He must have had a drink, and one of them geezers who can't drink and handle it.
I can't handle it.
He'll probably see this, but yeah. I'll give you credit where credit was due, but you're very disrespectful when you can't do that, mate. Do you know what I mean? He just showed a side of him. What?
But he was the one that lined up the actual.
He lined it up with a bloke called Shaka.
Yeah.
He was a good geezer as well. Like, I can't knock him any. There's a lot of like. So imagine now, there was a lot of. It was hard. Don't think it's easy for that to happen.
Yeah.
There was multiple dates what had to get thinking. Tell me how. So this geezer Shaka, yeah. I've got these flights, all of us are going business class. This is ages ago, months ago, so pull it in. But my mate travels a lot more. I don't travel any. Yeah, my mate's travelling now. He travels all the time, Sam. So, listen, these tickets, very, very rare. Like, they're not, there's no ticket. Like,
what do you mean it's fake?
It's either a fake setup or he's got it up where he's sent us these flights, but he ain't paid for these flights.
Yeah.
So now he's left it to the very end. So tell me how. It's like a day or two before we're flying out to Africa. My man ain't even sent us plane tickets, bro. I've been promoting this for 2 years. We've had setback after setback. I'm like, listen. And the geezer tried to send me to Nairobi, to like, must have been like some mad cheap flight at it. It would have took fucking about 32 hours or 40 hours.
What, from Nairobi to Sierra Leone?
From London to Nairobi, which would have been East Africa, and then from East Africa to West Africa.
What? You know, like, what would you mean, like in a transfer?
Yeah. But like, so basically, it probably would have cost him 500 quid a ticket.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you can't be doing that, bro. Do you know what I mean? You ain't traveling that far. Like, you're traveling to the other side of Africa.
Yeah. And
then go to this
what drive? You talking about to drive?
Nah, to fly. But it's still to fly from there to there.
It's long.
It's long. It's like 2 9-hour flights.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But then, like, but anyway, fair play. The Boxing Federation has gone, we ain't, like, this is going to look embarrassing, you get me? Like, what's he doing?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they've pulled it out the bag, basically. Got me a business class flight. They couldn't afford for all the lads, but they got me from Morocco, so London to Morocco, to then Freetown.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I was business class, so I made the full, I made the good use of it, do you know what I mean? So I ate everything and drank everything I could. I weren't meant to be drinking, but there was Hennessy.
So took all the freebies,
It was proper, it was fire, man, yeah.
Living everything, good, recliners.
No, I ain't used to none of that, like, you know what I mean?
Seat back and all them things.
Oh, it was proper. Yeah. Obviously, we're not the biggest of planes and that, but when I'm there chilling, waiting for the plane in London, the business class section there, what you've got, fire, like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So who is his name? What's his name?
Yeah, his name's Shaka.
Shaka. Who is he to Sierra Leone?
He's like...
Is he like a...
I don't want to badmouth anyone, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he sets up nothing to do with boxing.
Yeah.
He's more like a... What was it now? He set up an event before or something. Like Sierra Leone's Got Talent. So it's probably like an African version of Simon Cowell. Yeah, bit of a blagger. more than anything. You get me? Good blagger. Like, you need blaggers, bro. You get me? He's a blagger.
Yeah.
But he got me over there. You get me? But anyone else wouldn't have done it. The amount of shit I had to go through to even get there was a madness.
So is Shaka the person that got you over there, or the fighter?
Nah, he got me over there as well through so Mark and him.
Mark and Shaka.
Mark and Shaka, them two. That was their. It was their event.
Yeah.
Them two have had an argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Mark didn't like the contract that was sent for me. Fair play to Mark. This is why I give him credit where credit's due. Yeah. And Shaka was on the phone to him, but he was more stunting with me. Yeah. So every time he'd phone me, he'd be there impressing people in Africa.
Yeah, okay.
Like girls, really.
Showing off.
Yeah. Just using it.
So what then did
I'm speaking to Ginge.
Oh, they know you
when
like
I got there, but he took me to church.
Yeah.
And he took me to church, bro. And I loved it. But it was more to do with, he was bringing me to his area to show. He was like one of these geezers, just trying to like make it about himself, bro. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I don't mind that. You brought me, like, do you know what I mean? But it was like, we've got when we first landed, there's so much to talk about.
So
we just didn't know what he was doing when it comes to promoting a show.
It was just more about himself.
Yeah. And it was like, we've got everyone there, loads of people to do the face-offs.
Yeah.
He's like, no, we won't do it here. I'm like, bro, we're on the beach. We're here. We're at the venue where the fight is. I said, you can shut up, mate. I said, everyone's here now. Let's get it. Let's get the cameras. And we just started rolling, doing our thing.
You like just took control?
We had to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, man, it was unreal. It was unreal. So the first day, we've got so that was them anyway.
So who's the actual fighter though?
The fighter, his name is Tommy Lee.
Tommy
Lee, and he's a military champion.
Okay.
So he's like works in the army and I think he's like a mechanic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a grafter.
Yeah.
He lives in like what you'd probably call a council estate.
Oh.
So it's not quite a slum. Yeah. But if you was to go over there and look, you'd think it was a slum. Yeah. So they're all in metal shaggies. They're called shaggies.
Yeah.
So they're all in the metal shaggies. I went and met his mom, his whole area. I went to church, went everywhere.
I seen you on your social media walking through, like getting beer love from all the.
It was unreal, mate. To be honest, they treated me like I was Fury, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was proper gas, man. I met his kids, his mom. They all like they get gas, like just your random like foreign person being there anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So they're very nice to you, bro. Very nice people.
Yeah.
But then obviously, because I was on the news every day, doing multiple things.
On the news?
Yeah, I was on their their version of like BBC. It was called AYV TV. Yeah.
What, promoting this fight?
Yeah, every day, mate. Their main channel. So it was like as good as their ITV or BBC.
So you're like the man out there, then?
Yeah. I was on like their daytime. Like GMTV, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Good morning, Britain.
Good morning, Britain. Yeah. There's me and your man, like, and he got the trainers on and everything. Got Creamy on there. Got Sam Jones on there. Yeah. Kumba, he was the main man. Kumba's the man. Like,
so what is it like in Africa? And what from your experience?
I want to move there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to do 6 months a year out there. I want to live there. It made me feel like home, bro.
Yeah. Because obviously there's a lot of stigma around what Africa's like and that, but obviously a lot of people who travel from, that I know personally, they say the same things like.
So what you've got to think, I've grew up going to Pontins and Breen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been Tenerife. The last time I went abroad was 5 years ago. So you got to imagine.
Man said Pontins,
I couldn't afford Butlins. I've been there once or twice, you get me? You know what I mean? It's like a Blackpool or Breen all my life, one of them. But don't get me wrong, I've been Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Mallorca, that's it. And I ain't been for like 5 years. So to go to West Africa, so the part where I went was, you ever watched a film called Blood Diamonds with Leonardo DiCaprio? Yeah. That's where I went, right there. Yeah.
Where the diamonds are?
Yeah.
Okay.
We brought one back as well.
Yeah. What do you mean, like?
My mate brought one back, so.
What, he bought one from over there?
Yeah, got on from there. Obviously, we linked up with Sam Walker and that, innit?
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't really want to put it out there, like, know what I mean? Yeah. But people have frowned, like, the blood diamonds, it's not like it was before, it's machines doing it now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different.
The lithium, what you want to be looking into. That's where the child slavery is going into all your electric cars.
Okay.
All the batteries of the lithium more than gold now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Nah, 100%. So you know the guy that you're fighting.
Yeah.
He's military. What? Sorry.
He's the Sierra Leone military champion.
So did you have any information on him before you?
So before I fought, when I got there, and the locals was telling me he put someone in a coma with an head kick. I says, "Lucky we're boxing, then." Yeah. You know what I mean?
Say no kicks involved.
Yeah. So I think he's like an all-round fighter more than a boxer.
And what? How did the fight go then?
So it was 6 rounds, 28 degrees.
Roasting. Was it outside?
Outside, commotion on the ocean, so the beach is there. It was surreal, really thinking of it. My hotel was opposite. It was in like a budget hotel. Weren't like It was like I embraced their culture, bro. We've got like the food's coming up from the slums. They're cooking for us.
Yeah.
Big what was it called? Barracuda fish with the rice and that. You know what I mean? Like some proper home cooked stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had to eat it and that.
Just getting deep into the culture then, basically.
100%, bro. Like I was saying to him, this everything.
Yeah, man, that's proper. That is to go to a country like that and just like embrace everything, them and their culture and everything.
Yeah. And now you could see that as well, and that's why they like me more. Yeah, because
you're ginger as well, man.
Yeah, but like I hugged and loved everybody, shook everybody's hand.
Do you
know what I'm saying? Like people, you like if you think back, we're in the slums and that, it was disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
And humans should not live like that. You get me, bro?
Okay.
So I've first hand seen something. Do you know what I mean? The people shouldn't be living like that, bro. You get me?
But it's a beautiful country, though.
Yeah, you go down the road, like the beautiful people, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's so much struggle, they're happy, you know.
Yeah.
A lot happier than us. I walk down the road down here now, no one ain't smiling.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go over there, you have to say hello to everyone, like, hello, how are you? Because they just think, they ain't seen a big ginger geezer like me walking down the road or jogging, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So go back to the fight. 6 rounds, 28 degrees, about one in the morning. It was like humid, so you're on the bout, you know what I mean? The humidity, 28 degrees, sweaty. The ring, they had like 2 like big ditches in it where you could lose your ankle. You know what I mean? Like it was a dodgy ring. Like they ain't got the infrastructure there, you know what I'm saying? And it was slippy. So it was like an outdoor, it's like a tower pooling on top of the ring.
Okay.
And because of it would have been all right outside here.
Yeah.
But because of the humidity and all that, the weather there, it was just slip. It was like an ice ring, man.
Swear.
Yeah. It was fucking brilliant.
So did you drop?
Yeah, towards the end of the fight. So I was against all the odds in it. So you've got to imagine now. So I'm looking, like, I ain't had to watch it back. I ain't been able to watch it back yet myself, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like I was bashing him every round. I was trying to win every round. It was a hard fight, do you know what I mean? But I was trying to nick every round as best as I could, do you know what I'm saying? And let's just say I've given him like an hiding. It hit me on the arms. The whole crowd's going up.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's got
the crowd advantage.
He's whole people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And come to like, I think it was the start of the 4th, the lads were saying. And it was the start of the 4th round. I've given him the best punch of my entire life. The best punch I've ever threw in my life. He got it all in and I've caught him clean on the chin. Bang, out cold. Yeah. I'm like, come on. Stay down. Come on. I'm an entertainer, innit? So I'm giving it. I'm like, fucking stay down now. You hurt him.
Yeah.
I have to give him 5 minutes to recover and sent him back out. They didn't even count him. Like, I was against the odds, but I like that's the drama. And then towards the end, I couldn't get him out again. So since then, but if I would have hit him again, it would have been dangerous. You know what I mean? And that's why I was like, I'll kill him in the ring. Like, what you doing? Do you know what I mean?
So the ref was just not stopping it.
Don't we ain't allowed, innit? Like, I don't know what was going on, but obviously it's a big thing to them, like, that you're not going. I don't mind that. So you get people who are like, 10 seconds and then the fight's off. But there's too much gone into it, bro, to let it end like that, bro. Man. Like, so the way it was brilliant because he come and nearly done me. clash of heads. I've slipped at the end, or you can call it a knockdown, whatever. So it felt like a slip, but I got hit at the same time. I'm trying to watch it. Was I slipping before I got hit? So right at the very last second of the bout, I've hit the deck. With a gash on my face. And the crowd's gone wild like he's won the fight. I give him an eye, dude. I thought it was a hard fight. You know what I mean? It weren't easy, and I just feel like, obviously, if you believe in a God or something, someone was watching over me that day to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I was like, I got the win. They give me the fair result. They give the right man won. So that fight was the best fight of my life.
And how long was you out there for?
I was out there, so it was like 12 days, but 2 days is travelling, so like 10 days. It was there. Probably 11 because, about 10 days easy. But this is how sick it was. First 2 days, we'd done that much.
Yeah.
There was that many like eye-opening, life-changing things within 2 days. Like it felt like we was there a week.
A week, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Have you ever experienced anything like that?
Yeah. Well, when you go to any different country, like, and you start taking it in,
yeah, man,
you realise that there's a lot more to the world, innit? Like,
100%, man.
Because you can get stuck in your own bubble of where you are and thinking that is life, but technically it's not. There's loads of different lives to experience, definitely.
100%.
So, I wanted to get on to, so you've had that fight, and then obviously I've seen you the other day online talking about a few problems that you're having on things that you're trying to set up.
Yeah, so since last year, I got a calf in it. Yeah.
Sharpest calf.
Yeah, so obviously I'm on the area now. Do you know what I mean? For these council people, for anyone who's got any type of leeway or power around there, it's a show that, I'm a local business owner. Do you know what I'm saying? I've got bleed control kits all over the area. My mate went and got another load. We've done loads. Obviously, I've got a massive social media. A lot of the kids, every kid drives past my shop and has to say hello. Ginger, you all right? I've got all the kids on the bikes before they go to school. Ginger, do you know what I'm saying? They all love me, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I've been trying to get hold of Birmingham City Council to put an event on to raise money for the youth club, Chardin Youth Club. But obviously on the news and that they're like cutting the funding.
What type of event?
So a boxing event, but more of a carnival vibe, like, you know what I mean? So it's not just boxing. Probably have a football tournament. Okay. Get a load of local businesses there showing off their stuff, their brands, just proper community-based. Bouncing castles, kids' rides.
Everything.
Even fairground rides, you know what I mean? If you get to there. But I've got businesses who've got everything you can think of to blow up anyway. Do you know what I mean? Obstacle courses to the lot. And that's what I wanted to put on. So I've teamed up with a football club a football place where Holly Lane, and it's in Chardin, right there, perfect venue, and they do a lot with the kids at the football. So I says, let me show you a bit of power then, or what I can do. They're looking for sponsors. I'm sitting there having a cup of tea in the calf. I've gone, right, sat there, done a video. I says, listen, does anyone want to sponsor this kids' football team? They've got to get some new kits and that. It's like the under 8s or under 10s. Well, within that day, I got 5 £200 sponsors. I had to hold another 10 people to go, look, we've got enough now.
I think I seen that as well. I says, yo, would you know?
So it's like 200 quid. It's out by the kits and that. The season's now starting, so everyone's going to see all that. So they was just like, wow. So then when I'm like, I'm not talking no bullshit. I can do stuff. We've done Ginger's Dingers 1, 2, 3. With Bowser, we've had multiple. Bowser brought 80 celebrities, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Big names have come. You know what I mean? I've had Hollywood movie stars come to watch me fight, bro. Do you know what I mean? Martin Ford, that was. You know what I'm saying? So all over the country, it's massive. And what we're doing for Birmingham, we've got yous on board with the Sinners. Yous come and collab with us, didn't you? It was sick. Do you know what I mean? So the positions we're in, we can do a lot for Birmingham when we can all put our heads together. So I want to bring At least 2,000 to 5,000, I think I can do. If I can get 1,000 in town on a show, on my own area, because people don't want to travel to town and that, and especially if it was a kids-friendly place, I'll get 2,000 to 5,000 there. And let's just say I do it cheap and I do it £20 a ticket, tenner in a child. It's a lot of money. Then obviously you got your bar, you got your food, etc. to make money. Then it's a fundraising with the pots and, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of money to be earned. Yeah, and a lot of eyes can come on to the right things for the right area.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been speaking to them. Now wanting to get onto it. We've got to try and get over onto the council to get the permission to set an event up.
Is that a permission to use the land or?
No, like you've got to have you've got to get permission to. It's like a risk assessment. It's a risk assessment. Yeah. So. Me trying to phone up and them trying to phone up since last year. Yeah. Oh, sorry, we've got no. The department for events does not exist anymore because of the cuts of because of the finger. Yeah. But then I got a phone call off a geezer who run the part for the council for me. Yeah. So because obviously I'm online now talking shit on Birmingham City Council. Yeah, you wrong uns. Yeah?
Yeah.
So your man's phoned me from Chardin like, my job role's changed.
Yeah.
I'm like, so who's taking your job role then, mate? Oh, well, I don't know that. Hold on a minute. So I'm giving the Birmingham City Council of Chardin, and don't forget, I've had fair play, I had this lady, from like this side of town who works for the council, see me online going, nah, you need, do you know what I'm saying? My face ain't fitting in Chardin with the council. It's all old, like white people, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? My face would fit round there with the council, bro. You get me? It's not really fitting in my area, bro, because just looking at me, like, got gold teeth, the way I dress and that, do you know what I mean? I just look like however they want to describe me, but it's just I don't know. It's just me, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, basically, your man's phoned me. Oh, because there's shit in it.
Yeah.
I've got that much of a big platform.
Yeah.
It's actually
So is this after
stuff.
you put the video out, kind of costing them, basically?
Basically, yeah. I've gone round to the youth club and I'm like, listen, they're getting rid of the youth club on ya. They're getting rid of this. They've probably already sold it. And he's like, no, his heart's breaking. He puts his whole life into it. He goes, oh, don't worry, Ginger, I've got money for if anything goes tits up. It's not a money issue. It's whatever the council decides. Because they might have to sell their land, basically, for being in debt. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like this is the thing. We're not after no money. For Birmingham City Council, we do not want money. And if they do struggle with money, we can set up fundraising events to keep it open anyway. Yeah, so just that's what I need to get across. I ain't here to take money like every other person. Yeah.
You're here just for permission and
permission
to work with them.
Yeah, I want to work. I'm not there. I'm not their enemy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But if they're not helping me, you are. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%.
My kids have got to grow up around there.
And you know what, though, Jins? There's not a lot of people like you in terms of wanting to give back to the community, putting on events, and even being this passionate.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? So realistically, they should be paying attention and taking it seriously.
They are. And what it is, they want to brush it under the carpet. So then it's too late for the community and people to switch on and go, oh, this is gone, that's gone, and there's nothing we can do about it. You get me? We can probably do something about it now because it's not too late. I've been trying to phone up the youth club that his number's off. So I went to a council's meeting the other day. The councillor was meant to be there, Ian Ward, weren't there, never showed up. You only got to do a couple of years, but he probably caught wind that I might have turned up. Now, I'm not against this geezer because he sat me down on a table to go and meet people to get something going with a gym.
Yeah.
But it was like setting up to fail. So they've got all the information, what you need, but they don't want to give it you to Thingy. But luckily, I got a shout out, Auntie Manning's gym. Give me a heads up, mate. Years ago, this is what you got to do to get your gym, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I've been working on these goals in the background where I'm nearly there now. I've got my level 1 England boxing. And as soon as I've got my lanyard, it's coming through the post now. I'll go for my level 2. Once I get my level 2, I'm allowed to legally have my own amateur gym.
Yeah.
So when I go back to the council and go, I've got everything I need to have now. You know what I'm saying? And I can't stop it.
Can't stop it, yeah.
But they didn't want to tell me any of this. They know all of this. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shout out to Anthony Manning for letting me know, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because that helped me a lot.
Okay.
So, yeah, man, go down to Manning's gym, see what he's doing. He's doing a lot as well.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of kids in the gym. Does a lot with the pros and that. Do you know what I mean? He's doing his thing. So, yeah.
Where's that one based? Where's that one?
I think it's like... I keep getting mixed up. I think it's King's Heath.
King's Heath,
yeah, it's King's Heath.
Shout out them. So what's the solution then? Like how?
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I need help, really.
Yeah.
So what I've got is powerful.
Yeah.
But for me to sit down and even to get a meeting with Birmingham City Council to even try and get a fundraiser over the line or anything's a myth. But everyone else can seem to get there. So I don't know if I've frightened them off because I don't want to. Listen, they just run you around in circles, bro. Let's be having it right. I'll tell the truth. If you don't like it, it's all right. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather hear the truth even if I don't want to hear it. Do you know what I mean? The truth's better out, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
So, yeah. I ain't going to sit there hold my tongue when they're taking the mix. So, what I've got to realise is, so I went on to a councillor meeting the other day where all people from who cares about the community turn up.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, no one knows about what's going on. Fair play. The old boys have given me the heads up. You're coming down. So I've met a few people who want to do good stuff in the area. It's not as easy as what you think because these are older lads. But they know me. They've watched me grow up as well. Do you know what I mean? So, but then you've got to convince other people. Do you know what I mean? Because these are like, yeah, you know what? You got a good thing going here. And yeah, we could do here. So I don't want to write it off and say, listen, there is people in these rooms who want to see a change. Yeah. But then I've got to convince other people. It's happened twice now. Like, how are you the voice of the younger generation in here? Like, I'm like, well, listen, for one, I'm the youngest in this room, yeah. My name's Ginge from Shardend, so this area is actually in my name. Much like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there can't be more Shardend than me now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and then basically she was just like, but we need the kids in here telling us what they want. I'm like, but what's that got to do? The next meeting's probably going to be in 6 months' time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you reckon they're just trying to
sidestep it? But it's just, I've got to try and convince everybody to show everyone. So what I feel like I need to do is go, if me, Ginge from Shardend, with my team, let's just say it's a community interest company because that's how you got to do it. Because it's not a charity. You got to take 6 years to be a charity. And a lot of them are dodgy, let's be honest. None of it goes to the thingy. So basically, you set up a community interest company so you can do fundraisers, stuff like that. So you can raise money for whatever you're trying to do. Bear in mind, I'll fight and put my life on the line every couple of weeks. I will make sure the money's there, and I can bring the crowd so the money can come. So that's not an issue. That's not a problem. I'll fight and I'll donate every penny into a boxing club to make sure it's on. Do you know what I'm saying? So what I think I need to do is I wouldn't say a petition because they're a waste of time in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? But I need something to go, right, how many kids would sign up to a boxing gym in Shardend if I get one? Not even just a boxing gym, because obviously boxing brings everyone together, but we want to do it to a multi. I've got daughters who do dancing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't want it to just, do you know what I mean? Football, do you know what I'm saying? We can bring it all together just as a community, as a base of a community, and not just in Shardend, just on a community of Birmingham, who would be down to bring the kids there or do the activities, and then I can go, right, well, I've got 200 signatures here, at least minimum of there. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that's so then I've got so many signatures, so many people saying we're on board, we're going to help you. So it just shows that the community are with me as well.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Have you done anything smaller in terms of fundraisers recently?
I wouldn't say fundraisers. So the first one was Ginger's Dingers one.
Yeah.
So what we done was, the Dan Baird Foundation.
Yeah.
So Lynn, God bless her, her son lost his life to knife crime.
Yeah.
And they'd put these cabinets with oblique and with a bleed control kit in it, and they set up these courses as well. So they can teach people how to do it. So in the community, they can teach people how to deal with a wound because all the stuff's in them. So what I've done, I earned, what did I earn? On my first fight, Ginger Dinger's won in Prism nightclub. I earned a couple of grand. Weren't too much, but it was my first one. And £1,000 out of my money. Yeah. I went and got 2 bleed control kits. Now each bleed control kit's 600-700 quid because it's a box cabinet. You got to call your geezer out to fit it in. I've gone, listen, mate, I'm a hustler, innit? So I've gone, listen, I want 2 for £1,000 cash. You get me? So I put 1 on the Heathway shops and 1 on Chardin shops. Now he invited me and Nathaniel James. Yeah, so I got a big up Nathaniel because it was his idea. I didn't know what there was. So we went and met Lynn, went and got it all sorted. I went and got these 2 bleed control kits. This was probably 2019, yeah. To show the council that I mean business, you know what I mean? And one of the, I didn't come out with it, but I was stabbed at the Heathrow shops when I was like 14 in the back. You know what I'm saying? So I put a bleed control kit there, and that's where where I grew up. A lot of madness went on. So and 2 people have been killed, or nearly. One person got killed there the other week. God bless him. And then some other lad got stabbed. I don't know what it was over, but man's bleeding out in Costco seriously. Like, I think he survived, to be honest. But yeah, he was in a bad way. So basically, I got these bleed control kits to show
that
council and that we're taking it serious. Yeah. So we invited the press down, we invited them down. You know what I mean? And do a bit of like, a little thing. Like, no one turned up, so we come up with a camera. We done it ourselves because. We're in. It's in, man. Yeah, because of the internet. So them and pal, one of my oldest, bestest friends is Jordan Brown. Yeah, big up Jordan. So since we done that with the bleed control kits, he put a fundraiser on in our local area at a pub. Yeah, he raised thousands. He went and got another 6 bleed control kits. So that's 3 lads, from Chardin. They've just put over 8 to 10 bleed control kits out on the streets. But not only that, the lady, Lynn and that, they didn't have much exposure. They didn't thingy. So I'd say they didn't do 10 by the time we done ours. They've done thousands up and down the country since.
Okay.
And she thanked us for actually help that initial movement. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because that's what I was going to say to you. I was going to say, yo, like, why don't you try putting on something a bit smaller or like a more regular? So then when you go back to the council, it's like, look, we're doing this fundraising every month or something. It's only a small one, but it's showing that, you know what I mean? And then maybe they'll be forced to take it a bit more seriously because you know what I mean? With some I don't know, something with the kids, like what you said, because obviously what you've explained there is like a massive thing, isn't it? Like fair rides and all that.
We don't have to be there though, but like that's the vision of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can stick a ring in the middle of the park and do. Do you know what I mean? You can do anything.
You're going to draw in a crowd regardless.
100%, and that's the thing. And if I got it on my own area, I'll tell you now, I guarantee you I'll have thousands there. Because there's a lot of people who will go down the park and watch Ginger have a fight. Not many people want to travel. And
so if you did do a smaller one, would you need as much permission from the council? Like, I don't know, like a little pub event or something? Or
so the reality is that there's no big enough venue on Chardin. So I can get spots in Chardin, no problem. I got the local pub Crown. She loves me. Got fucking proper sound, my people. You know what I mean? Just give me the room any day of the week to do fundraisers. Any day of the week, but I can only have 150 people in this room. Do you know what I'm saying?
But maybe you have to show them, ram it out and show them your fundraiser. Look how many people's turned up.
So where we do the press conferences? I've got that room any day of the week, every day of the week. But you can't have so many people in there. Do you know what I mean? And that's what's blocking it. So it's either I could probably potentially do something like that, but then you're probably better off going off the area to get more people in there.
The only reason I'm saying that, I'm only saying that for the benefit of showing that you've actually got something that you're continuously doing. So then when you go back to the council, it's like, yo, we're doing this. We're raising this much a month. And it's to the venues that we're working with. We're over capacity. we want to do something bigger. And we want to work alongside you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. So my other thing was as well. Well, I've got my mate Boss Flooring. Yeah, he does all the flooring.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the flooring on the youth club.
Okay.
And we've says that, and I've told them all. And the geezer who's running the youth club is saying, I'm a bit scared, Ginge, that you get this work done and the council are gonna take it off me. Because they're not letting him know where he stands. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he's not allowed to come and talk to the press. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk to the press about any of this, you're gone anyway.
Yeah.
So he's got to keep quiet.
Keep stum.
He's got to keep stum. And this is with everybody on everyone's area. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They've got to keep stum and basically wait and see if the council are going to take it, which they are going to take them all. And they're going to sell it to the highest bidder, who could possibly be one of the friends or relatives. You know what I'm saying? So it's all corrupt, really.
It's about who you know.
Yeah. So the football teams can't play on the pitches in the winter because it wrecks the pitch, innit? You know. So basically, what they have to do is travel and spend thousands, kills their budget or whatever money they get, it kills it on training the kids in the winter. So they've got a sports hall. I ain't there for the kids. They're charging them stupid money to use it. Yeah. So they have to go to Aston and use goals or the Power League and that. Do you know what I mean? It costs them thousands. So what I want to do is where that youth club is there is AstroTurfy. I've had it priced up by Boss Flooring. He's going to do me an absolute bargain on it. That one event will raise the money to pay for it. And then you've got 10, 20 football teams and the kids in the hundreds of kids what use the youth club will all benefit from the AstroTurf being there. But then what I was saying is just half the football team's bill, and then the youth club gets half of something they never had. So if it's thousands a year just to rent that out, there's no issue about the youth club be closing because of money. Because me just getting that done there, it's all floodlighted and everything.
It's just about having the facilities.
It's just having the facilities. I've got multiple business people who just they come round and paint it up. They do all the work on it. Honestly, the amount of good people there is out here reaching out to me who want to make a change, it's unreal. Do you know what I mean? But it's all, you got to do everything by the book, and there's no one there answering the phone to even try. So basically, it's proper corrupt what's happening.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can get to a resolve. Cause what you've explained there, it sounds like you know exactly what you want to do, how you want to do it, and more so than anything, like you got a plan. You get me? That's
100%. I've even got,
and you're a man of the community. It's like that goes without saying. Like,
and I've travelled the world from doing a bit of boxing.
There you go.
Do you know what I'm saying? Heavy. I've created my own little legacy in Africa, bro. I could go there any day of the week.
Ginge for me.
Yeah, that counsellor. 2026, I'm going to be the counsellor of Shark. I'm going to take him out his game, man. And I didn't really want it. I don't want to.
Yeah.
All I want is a gym, little community gym and that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But when you become the counsellor of Shark, then who'd you go to ask to put on these events? The counsellor, innit?
Yeah,
so I'll just outvote you, bro. You become counsellor from 600 votes, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah. So how do you do that?
Just apply, basically.
Yeah.
I've got everyone there ready to
so you actually
do the campaign and that.
Yeah.
I'm gone there. I don't like saying stuff and not coming through with it.
Yeah.
Now, if Birmingham City Council would like to help me out, give me the bit of land there and give me the permission to do these events I'd like to do to bring thousands into my community, then I'll start your politics and I'll start your way as councillors. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it ain't happening, so let's get to work, innit? And you know what I'm saying?
Ball.
I could probably run for bloody Birmingham, being councillor, but I don't want to. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to do it for my area first, and then other people see how it gets done, innit? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, when I do, I like to work quick. I like to be active. Do you know what I mean? I don't like to sit around and wait around. It's been over a year now, and you ain't even come and see me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's mad. That's definitely
But other people from out of the area can have events on, and I can't even get a phone call. And this event, what's going to happen on Shard End, No one's going to turn up because no one even knows it's on. This is the best they're going to get out of it. I could fight at the end of that day and have 5,000 there. Or even 2,000.
So who's putting on that event?
I don't know, but they've got all the castles on there, like all the bouncing castles and that for the kids and that. Yeah, but this is the thing, though. Where's that money going? Where? You know what I'm saying? It's probably just some little. You know what I'm saying? It's probably one of them things where
in-house. One of the family members.
Or I don't even think. Listen, it's someone completely off the area is coming in to set a thing up. Do you know what I'm saying? Where they all make money. Where fair play, everyone needs to make the money.
Yeah.
But I want to use it for a fundraiser for the area. Do you know what I mean? I don't want no money. They think that I'm trying to come here to get money. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want your money. I'll earn it. I'll graft it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Put it in. Heavy.
Yeah.
I feel like we could do this regularly. You know, Carl. You got major stories, bro. Yeah, so, we're gonna cut it there.
Yeah,
we'll leave it there, and then much respect for coming down.
Nah, thank you, brother.
Let's just do it again, bro.
Yeah, man, thank you. Top man, brother. Thank you.